Welcome to the 60 Plus Podcast.
I'm Janet.
And I'm Joe.
Hi, Joe.
Hi, Janet.
How's things going?
We're acting like we just met. We've been talking for an hour.
So tell me, where are you from?
Nice to meet you. Yeah, we've been talking for an hour about different things.
Yes. In preparation for this episode, of
yes,
course.
lots of preparation.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Well, and what are we talking about today, Joe?
I guess it's a nostalgia episode about how we used to celebrate birthdays.
And why are we talking about that?
It's a thing to talk about.
No, what's the real reason?
Today is my actual birthday.
Yes, happy birthday to you.
I got all the...
I could sing it like a mosquito.
Listeners...
Did you ever hear my mosquito?
No, I never have.
Happy birthday to you.
There's a plethora of imitations that Janet will do. Everything from Shirley Temple and John Wayne to Carol Channing.
Well, we know Marilyn Monroe.
We know Marilyn Monroe, yes. But
Stevie Nicks.
Stevie Nicks. Fortunately, we won't have time for any of that this morning.
Maybe we should just do an episode on that.
Oh,
No, I'm just kidding.
Janet sings Happy Birthday.
In mosquito.
Like a mosquito.
I think you like the mosquito better than Marilyn Monroe.
I do.
You? Okay. I won't do the Marilyn
It's not
Monroe.
saying much, but I do.
I have done the Marilyn Monroe on past episodes.
You have.
Of your birthday. But...
Uh-huh.
So anyway.
I tried to block that out. So, nostalgia episode about how we used to celebrate birthdays and compare it to today?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Why not?
Sure.
So, I guess think back to when you were really young, right? Well, not a baby. I don't remember when I was 1 year old, so like how we celebrated.
What's your first memory?
My very first memory at all?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I don't remember my first memory. No, there is a first memory that you remember.
Well, I don't really want to go into it because it's a very long story, but you can tell me yours.
I remember laying on the bed with my father.
Yes.
Who was injured.
Oh.
He had had a serious injury at work. He was laying on the bed, and I was laying on the bed watching the Beverly Hillbillies with him.
The Beverly Hillbillies. I used to love that show.
And I had a popsicle. I must have been...
That sounds like heaven.
4-ish.
Oh, 4. Okay.
Yeah.
So my earliest memory is at 3.
But you don't want to get into it.
No.
I have a feeling we'll get into it at some point.
No.
Okay.
So...
You don't remember what's the first birthday you remember?
The first birthday I remember? Well, I remember the cupcake incident.
The cupcake. Oh, that's right. The cupcake. And for listeners who may not have heard that, do you want to recount it briefly?
Not really, no.
Because you sound like a jerk in this story.
I guess. I don't know. Part of me was being like Little Miss Justice. And the other part of me was, I guess.
You got to tell the story.
All right. So it was in kindergarten. And, you know, my birthday being earlier in the year, I was probably one of the first kids to turn 5 or whatever.
Okay.
And I was a little bit more mature than the other kids. But they used to...
Too bad that didn't carry forward through the rest of your life. No.
Nope. And so we used to line up. You were supposed to line up for your milk and cookies at snack time.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, all the kids used to run and push each other to get to the front of the line. And it was always this one kid who was like, you know, the bully of the bunch who would always...
Was it a girl or a boy?
I think it was a boy, maybe. It was a boy.
Okay.
And he bullied his way to the front of the line, like almost every time. And the way it was seated at the tables, the first person who got their milk and cookies also sat closest to the teacher. And then you'd funnel in in a line at the table. So not only did he get his milk and cookies first, he also got to sit next to the teacher. So Mrs. Rand was her name. And it was my birthday. And for the birthdays at school, generally speaking, your parent would bake something for all the kids for snack time. My mother made cupcakes
Okay.
with icing. So the teacher asked me to hand them out, put them in the spots at the table. And I thought there was one mushed cupcake. And I thought, "Ah, I'm going to get that kid. I'm going to give him the mushed cupcake." And so whoever bullies their way to the front of the line
Gets the mushed cupcake.
gets the mushed cupcake. Well, I forgot that when it's your birthday, guess what happens?
You get to the front of the line.
You go to the front of the line. So I'm like, oh gosh, I'm going to the front of the line. I'm going to get the mush cupcake. That just can't happen.
So
So the teacher's sitting at her desk and I go to the seat and I'm like, so I switched to the cupcake in the first seat and the second seat real quick,
mhm.
right? Sat down and, proceeded. Well, of course, the young lady, I think it was, sat next to me and she started crying.
'Cause she had a mushed
"Teacher,
cupcake.
my cupcake is mushed." And I'm like, oh no, right? Like, oh God.
So you're embarrassed because you gave her the mushed cupcake.
So worse yet, Mrs. Rand says to her, "Oh, sweetheart, here you," because of course I gave Mrs. Rand a
A
very nice
really
cupcake.
nice one, yeah. Extra frosting.
She's like, "Oh, sweetheart, here, just trade with me." And she kind of looks at me, like gives me the eyeball. And I'm
She
like,
knew.
she knew. And as a matter of fact, she called me out afterwards. She said, "I saw what you did." Da, 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 da. And I'm like, I was so mortified.
I'm sure you were.
Right. So, what is the moral of the story?
Don't give someone else the mushed cupcake. Take the mushed cupcake for yourself. Take one for the team.
Well, and I was like, that's kind of sort of sounds passive aggressive when you think about it.
You
You know,
think?
try, trying to teach a lesson to the bully who pushed their way through to the front of the line. That was the spur of this whole
You
story,
were
this
trying to dole
saga.
out justice.
Yes, I was. And I still do that to this day.
She mushes all kinds
I
of
hate
things.
injustice.
Okay.
Yeah.
You were right about one thing.
What?
It's a really long story.
Told you. And that's why I'm not going to tell you my first memory story, too.
Okay.
But at least it was thematic about birthdays.
It is thematic.
Yes. Do you remember celebrating birthdays at school?
No. No, no, no. I don't think so. I remember my mom always made birthday cakes for us.
Yes.
And my birthday cake, from the time that I can remember until literally probably into my 20s, she decorated it like a drum.
Really?
That
Oh,
was the extent
fun.
that was the extent of her cake decorating skills.
What kind of cake?
Yellow cake with buttercream frosting.
Oh, is that still your favorite?
Well, actually, there were times when we'd have a second birthday cake, like more family would come,
Right.
and we'd have an Italian rum cake from the Italian bakery. Yeah, that was
Those
really good.
those are good.
Those are good. I
Yeah.
just think it's kind of funny that, you're giving a 9-year-old a
Well,
cake drenched in rum.
well, you want them to be happy.
Sure, yeah, yeah.
Well, my birthday cake, so my mom used to every year, what do you want for your birthday dinner? What kind of cake, And I'd always ask for the same thing, lasagna,
Mhm,
homemade lasagna,
mhm.
and coconut cake.
Coconut.
Yeah.
Hmm, okay.
And she'd be like, oh, that combination, can you think of something else? Nope. Lasagna
Lasagna.
and coconut cake. So to this day, I get lasagna for my birthday.
Do you?
Yes,
Did you
but
have lasagna this year?
I did.
Okay,
Yes. It has to be made for me, though. I can't make it myself.
alright.
Yeah. So anyway, because it's, the love that goes into it type of thing.
Did you have birthday parties?
Yes, I do remember having birthday parties. And I remember like you would be at the dining room table and we'd have our cake and ice cream and it'd all be decorated. And then you'd play games, right? So we used to go down in the basement and play like pin the tail on the donkey. Remember that?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what else did we used to play?
Tag.
Tag.
You don't wanna be it when you're
No, you
playing
don't wanna
tag.
be it.
Okay.
And yeah, so and it was
Was it
always
like
at the
neighborhood kids
yeah, it
and
was neighborhood kids,
mhm.
maybe yeah, usually neighborhood kids. I was trying to think if it was ever anybody from, like, school, but I think you kinda had that separate celebration,
Mhm.
right? And then, you would invariably somebody would get sick because they ate too much, right? That was part of, like, the experience. Sometimes it was me. So and you would get little presents,
Okay.
right? And I think about what we got back then for presents
Such
versus,
as?
like, what you would get today. Well, like, you would get board games or you'd get little Kittles or something like that.
Kittles?
Yeah,
What are kittles?
they're little dolls that come in perfume bottles.
Dolls that come inside perfume bottles?
Yeah,
Sounds smelly.
it is smelly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I remember getting Rose, actually.
Rose?
Rose, yeah. Her
Was
name
that the
was Rose, and she
in a
smelled
perfume that smelled like roses?
correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember we never really had birthday parties.
No.
I remember on my 10th birthday, we had a birthday party
Right.
with neighborhood kids, and we played pin the tail on the donkey.
Yep.
Uh, but that was it for birthday parties. That was
It was one and
one
done.
and done. We
Well,
would
I do remember the one, so I don't know, maybe I don't know if I had more or not.
until I was 30,
Yeah.
and then then a friend kind of had an impromptu party for me
Right.
where I was
Well,
just
that's a big year.
yeah, uh, and I went over to his place to watch some sporting event. I don't remember what it was. Maybe a baseball game because baseball season starts right around now. And it just went over. We were going to have pizza and beer, and it wasn't because it was my birthday. It was because we were going to watch the game.
Yeah.
And then people just started filtering into the living room,
Oh,
one,
how fun.
one at a time,
That's fun.
until the place was. They were all hiding in the bedroom. He was living in an apartment building,
Yeah.
and they just started filtering into the living room. All these people, like, I didn't know you were here. And it took me a little while to realize, well, this is actually a birthday party.
Right. Yeah.
I'm not very smart sometimes.
Yeah, well, that happened to me when I was 16. I was, like, going to a party, and then, I realized it was a party for me. And everybody was like, "Happy birthday." I'm like, "Happy birthday." Oh, wait, it's my birthday.
So I think that's quite different from what people do now
Yeah,
for
it
their kids.
seems pretty complicated, actually,
It does
for
get
what people do
it
now.
does get complicated.
Well, I can even remember when my daughter was growing up, it was like, these complicated, elaborate parties that you would go to. And, they'd have the bouncy houses, and
No,
if it
never
was
did it.
at the house, or you'd rent space, and
Hmm.
it would be like this big, Chuck E. Cheese type of thing. Oh, everybody was always upping the ante, like, "Oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm gonna do for this kid. Can we just go for cake?"
Is Chuck E. Cheese still around?
I don't know,
Is that the
but it
place that had the
never
ball
really
pit?
had a good brand name, did it? It kinda sounds scary, like, remember that movie Chucky? Chuck E. Cheese,
I think it's
sounds
just some
great.
alliteration there or something, and that's why.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Is do they also have a ball pit?
they did.
Which
There's
I
no
which
germs in there.
no, none. No, no, you get kids slobbering all over the
Oh,
place.
and I don't think they will
And
clean it.
the best pizza ever.
Ew, no, it was horrible. It was just so bad. Like, I'd be surprised if it's still in business.
But it was around for a long time.
Yeah.
It
Now birthdays are destinations.
such as
We're all going to Aruba for
no,
Sally's 10th.
no,
No, I don't
nobody's
know.
doing that, are they?
No, but like they do it for weddings now too. Like all these,
What do you think about that?
it's a lot.
It
It's
is
a
a lot.
lot to ask people to do. But, I guess it depends, right? It depends on what the situation is.
Mhm.
If it makes sense. They're doing it just for the bachelorette, bachelor parties.
Sure.
They're going off into these elaborate trips and stuff. Where again, that used to be just like a party at somebody's house,
Yeah.
right?
Well,
So it's
maybe
like
maybe at some establishment.
experiences are getting very complicated. I don't know.
Well, I think there are whole industries around it.
Absolutely. And it's, that's a lot of money for especially young people who are just starting, hopefully they have a job and hopefully they're, just anyway, that's not about birthdays though, is it?
No.
So what do you think kids get these days for birthday presents?
Oh, I don't know.
New phones.
Oh, yeah.
We used to get new bikes. They get new phones, you know. We used to get board games. Battleship,
I got Matchbox cars.
Matchbox cards. Yeah.
That was
That's
that was a big deal.
that was a big deal back in the day.
Mhm.
Marbles.
N
Remember marbles? I think I had a marble collection.
I had a box of marbles.
We all did.
It was I remember the box. It was an old sprinkler box that,
Yeah,
like
but this was the day when we'd sit down and play Monopoly, play cards if it was rainy. Otherwise, you're outside
sure.
and not with your phone.
I haven't thought about marbles in a long time.
I
Well,
know.
first of all, marbles is a weird word.
It
But
is. It's a
it's a
good
weird
Scrabble word, though.
is it? Wow, I haven't thought about marbles in a very, very long time.
Yeah, I had a collection. I
Mhm.
remember you used to get the shooters
The shooters and the
where
Aggies.
and then you could like you would trade them.
Mhm.
Yep.
What there were big ones and small ones.
Right.
I forget what those were called.
Well, the big ones were the
Oh,
shooters.
were those the shooters?
Yeah, those were
Okay.
the ones that you used to move the marbles around.
Mhm.
I'm not even sure if I remember how to play, to be honest
Wasn't
with
there
you.
a circle? It's
Yeah, and
kind
you
of like
knocked them in.
yeah, it's kind of
Yeah.
like shuffleboard in a way,
Yeah, kinda, sorta.
I
And then but
guess.
you take the other person's marbles.
Oh, yeah, that's what you were playing for.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But I just remember they were beautiful.
they could be.
Yeah, that some of them were just beautifully, piece of stone or something, it almost looked like.
Oh, I thought they were glass.
Well, they probably were, but they look like, granite or, some of them could be really beautiful and natural looking. But yeah, marbles. I don't think anybody's going to be playing that anytime soon. Although I will tell you, I did play Battleship the other day.
Battleship?
Yeah.
You sunk my battleship? That was like a birthday thing too.
Yeah, and it was a retro version of the game, which was basically the game that we used to play. It was fun. I've forgotten how fun it was. It's actually probably pretty good in terms of, cognition. So might be a good 60 plus game to play.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm just looking at
What are marbles?
marblemagic.com, and some of these marbles are like amazing looking,
Yeah.
like
And
coming from like glass factories in
yeah. Yeah.
Italy or something.
Beautiful. Yeah. And they probably go for a pretty penny too.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah.
Oh, cat's eyes. Remember cat's eyes?
Cat's eyes. Yeah. I had a few of those. They were very interesting.
There's another kind of marble called an oxblood marble.
Yeah. We'll see now. This whole episode's going to be about marbles. I've lost my
I've
marbles.
lost my marbles for
Yeah,
sure.
I don't think I have them anymore. They'd be in a tin somewhere, but I don't think I have them.
So you have a, a a grandson that's under 1 year old.
I
Do
do.
you think there'll be a big 1 year
Oh,
celebration?
absolutely. The cake is already being planned out.
No, it's not. Is it really?
Yeah.
Is it gonna be like a drum?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not
When I
baking it.
say like a drum, it's just a white cake with lines on it. Like that was it.
But you probably loved it.
Oh, it was
Was there
delicious.
drumsticks on it?
No, it would have been too hard. You could have used
These
like pretzel
Twizzlers
rods.
or
Pretzel
Twizzler, pretzel
pretzel
rods would
rods
have
would have been
been,
good.
yes.
Hmm.
You could have even chipped out the top of them to kind of get the shape of it.
Could have,
Yeah.
but we didn't do that. We weren't fancy like that.
No.
Um,
Well, it doesn't need to be fancy. That's the whole point. It's the simplest of moments, like you were just saying, right? You're laying on your bed, with a popsicle watching a
Beverly
show,
Hillbillies.
Beverly Hillbillies,
Hmm.
and that was a fond memory that is embedded in you. The simplest of times can be the most memorable.
Sure.
So, all this fancy, expensive parties, bah, who needs them?
Bah.
So, what do we do today to celebrate our birthdays? Well, first we have to admit them,
Yes.
which I still to this day, when somebody's like, "So, what's your podcast about?" I'm like, well, if I tell you, I'm gonna have to tell you how old I am, but okay." So, yeah,
I told someone yesterday it was my birthday, and I'm not above saying, "What are you getting me?" And it was someone that I would never expect
a
to
present
a
from.
present from, and she gave me 3 mandarin oranges.
Oh, that was awfully
Yeah, it was
nice.
just somebody that I just
A random person at the
no,
market basket.
no.
It's my birthday today. You're like running around down the street. It's my birthday. What are you getting
Well,
me?
that's what I'm doing later today.
Running down the street,
Running
telling
down the
people,
street, yelling, "It's my it's
it's
my
my birthday.
birthday."
It's my party and I'll cry if I want to.
Is that about birthdays?
I guess.
Okay. All right. So we're in favor of simpler is better for birthdays,
I would say so.
and it's about.
Unless, of course, you're going to take me away on a vacation or something. Then I'm all for the more complicated,
Are you
expensive ones.
okay? Well, we'll have to let people know about that. So go to GoFundMe.com
Slash Janet's next birthday.
slash Janet's birthday.
Yeah, it's
And
going to be a big one.
is it?
Yeah, what am I going to do?
Is it going to be a big one?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yes, I think. Wait, what year is it? Yeah, it's going to be a big.
You've lost track.
Well, everyone's a big one.
They get bigger and bigger.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, larger and larger numbers.
Larger numbers. Yeah, no, it's a big one.
Okay.
So, you can start planning now.
All right. Um, I'll look up the lasagna recipe. And we'll have
You know what? Best lasagna I ever had, what my friend made for me. It was from the New York. Well, my mother's lasagna was amazing. And she used to make everything from scratch.
red sauce or bechamel?
Red sauce for
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
And my friend made it for me one year. And she used the New York Times recipe.
Mm-hmm.
And it was amazing.
Yeah.
So good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So, FYI.
So we're more in favor of simpler.
Yes.
It's because we're old.
No, I don't think so.
It's about being with people that you care about
right.
and just spending time
Making
together.
memories.
It's not about things, it's about experience.
Yeah.
Okay.
And those don't have to be
Extravagant experiences.
extravagant. And quite frankly, I think sometimes the simpler is just more impactful, right?
Sure. I agree.
But
I don't remember on my 30th birthday, I don't remember any presents that I got. I don't even know if I got any presents, but it was about all the people showing up
that's what you
to
remembered.
celebrate with
Yeah.
me.
Your presence is your present.
Ah, that's deep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So have we covered
Nailed this?
Have we nailed this topic?
I would hope so.
All right. That's it for this week's episode of the 60 Plus Podcast. I'm Joe.
I'm Janet. Bye.